Penn is going to go into the Belfour Bog and he's going to rebirth. Wade in the water. And so he's giving her the blessing. Penn is just saying, Stacy, I know you're not happy I'm a ghost. When Penn told her he would meet her back at the house, he never came home. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another fairy tale adventures. This is a Pin Oak Pinocchio story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode out with Penn and Stacy. As you can see, they are on vacation, and you might recognize this background as Sulani. Now, they are only doing a one-day vacation, and you may wonder why. It is not just for the fun of it. Whoa, what a big splash. They are woohooing in this rental pool, honey. I feel bad for the people behind them. But they are here for more than a vacation. They are actually here because it is the last item on Penn's bucket list to stay one whole day in Sulani. When we left off, you may be thinking, well, we completed Penn's bucket list, KT. Well, we did. We actually completed the first part. I decided in that moment that Penn was going to finish the last two because he wants to be able to get some of his traits back, some of his skills back. Now he picked that dough up with his foot, guys. But anyway, what I decided to do was play with them a little bit off camera. So guys, we are having a time jump. It is 2 weeks later. Very small time jump. But what we did do is complete a bucket list item, and that was to visit the jungles of San Salvador. We did a one-day vacation there. They really enjoyed themselves. We did not go into the jungle. We did go to the first part of the jungle. We did the stuff that we thought was required to count to be done with that part of the bucket list. That got us to there. Now, I'll be honest, guys, I don't know if this is going to fill up this part of the bucket list, but we will be doing some things that he wants to do. Anytime you meet whims or address fears, it does help you with your bucket list. Penn has 15,000 points. I do not know if you lose your satisfaction points when you become human again. Some of you have brought up, what will Stacy and Penn be once he rebirths, because you don't retain your relationships. All I have to say is don't worry. I do have a plan for this. I can't wait for you to see what happens. So let's go ahead and dispel this. We don't need no sink to clean up. Ultimate unlocked. Penn's recent good nature actions toward the living have earned him the ability to bestow an ultimate benevolent blessing on living Sims. To officially access and use this ability, reach the transcendent wraith tier of the Ghost Mastery trait. So this is the benevolent blessing. I don't know what that is. Guys, we don't have any new points, but we've almost got this max. We're past halfway. I want to bestow this onto Stacy before we leave. Now, this is the catch, guys. I think Penn may possibly rebirth this episode. So this is the deal. I cannot set a firm goal. I don't know if completing this last bucket list task is going to fill up his meter. We will find out very soon. They got to be here till tomorrow. We're going to try to bestow this blessing onto Stacy. If Stacy was really tired, so she's gonna sleep. Her energy is almost full, but I think it will last longer if we do this. Penn is gonna come up. He is going to weave good dreams for Stacy. This will help his Ghost Mastery, but also is going to help her be more well rested. It's gonna last longer once she does wake up. So Penn has been doing good deeds. He has been improving food quality and doing things that improve the quality of life, but he only has about 2 things he can do because of the traits that I selected as he was coming up that Ghost Mastery. I do want him to cook something for Stacy. I also want to show you that Penn is a level 7 in cooking again. So he has really stepped it up. He's gonna come and cook, and we will check his Ghost Mastery to see how that helped us. We actually got it up and we got another point. Oh, he's in a state of critical ghost stamina. Stacy's gonna take a shower. She's not super hungry, but she could eat. We can bestow longevity. We can give her social fun, energy. That's amazing. He's just asking her how she likes it so far. It is nighttime out here in Sulani. Penn wants to talk to her. Penn knows something that Stacy doesn't know. He knows from talking to most ghosts. He knows that your loved ones don't remember you after you're reborn. That is just kind of hurtful for him to think about. Penn has a plan, guys. Step 1 is going to be to sit Stacy down and talk to her. She's doing the Brightchester cheer, honey. She didn't like the food. Okay, well, girl, you didn't cook, so she's got to create a trend. I forgot about this. She actually decided to work from home versus to take time off of work. But Penn is just saying, Stacy, I know you're not happy I'm a ghost. And she's like, but I am loving you. Things are just different. And he's like, well, one day I may disappear. I may not be here. And Stacy's like, well, you're my boyfriend. friend. He tickled her to like calm the energy down. He doesn't want to upset her. She's like, okay, so what are you saying? Y'all, he also made that 48 hours in peace. I forgot to tell y'all this. Baby, I was drinking those mood trait things and doing meditation like crazy. I'm talking about, and it took a couple of tries. We're going to spend his reward points too. Our goals for the episode are going to be to spend Penn's reward points to get Stacy stuff completed for work, to complete Penn's bucket list, and to see if he is going to be able to be reborn. But right now, he's going to have this conversation. He's like, I need you to promise that you won't forget me, Stacy. And Stacy's like, Penn, why are you talking like you're going somewhere? Penn is like, because you never know what's going to happen next in this world. Penn, we just got together. I don't want you to leave me. And he's like, but you definitely want a family. You want things that I cannot give you. Stacy's thinking that's true, but she doesn't want to say anything to hurt his feelings. All she knows is that she has feelings for him. It took time to develop, but she doesn't like that he is talking about this. She even read him. That was her reading his aura when you saw her put her hands up. She is mystic. He's going to say, let me do this for you. He wants to just give her a benevolent blessing. Penn knows that this is step one to her at least remembering pieces of him. She may not remember him or his ghost form, but she will remember his presence, if that makes sense. And he's telling her about it, and she's like, you want to do it now? And she's open to it again. She's mystical. She consults the cosmos. And so he's giving her the blessing, and she instantly feels a difference. So Penn is going to tell Stacy that he is going to go to sleep. He does want to just give her a hug to let her know how much he loves her, and you can see his aura just radiating off of her. They just reached romance level 6. One of them did. Who was that? That was Stacy. So Penn is going to go to bed, guys, because he's really, really tired. And you see Stacy doing her thing, honey. So we need to create a trend, and it doesn't matter what kind. So let's go ahead and just pick one. Let's do a feminine trend. This is our feminine trend that we've created, and it looks good enough. Stacy is embracing being cheerful. She's been feeling that lately, and I think that's perfect. We are going to take a selfie. It is really dark out here. I thought we were still inside, guys. Let's try to brighten it up a little, but we're going to do this just to get our photography skills up. I will say Stacy is absolutely beautiful. That aura around her can be seen in the photographs. And we'll take one like this, and that's just her being a little sad about what Penn was talking about, because she's still wondering what was he about, what was he on, and why. We're just trying to get that last photography skill. It's gonna take some time. I don't think she had very much. Yeah, see, she's at like 15% on level 3. She's gonna take the trash out. She's just feeling great. I wonder how long does this last. While we're waiting for Penn to get up, we are gonna update our social media status, and we're gonna talk about mystical things, but also tell people about the new style update. We're gonna just add to our Instagram story. Stacy is pushing her social media because she had neglected it for far too long. We will be right back. We are back, and we have 4 hours left in our vacation, which means that we only have 4 hours left until Penn gets that last point, because every time it says spend time somewhere, it means for a full 24 hours. Stacy's painting expired. In case you didn't know, because Stacy is a stylist, she also sketches out styles, and she lists those sketches and other paintings for sale. She's like, it's a nice warm day. You want to hang out until it's time to go? And he's like, oh, sure. Like, that'll be great. She's just staring at him, thinking that she wonders how he looks. Now, keep in mind, he hasn't talked to her about Rebirth or any of that, which I think is kind of interesting. Let's go out. Sabrina Sananga won the lottery. In her last hours here, Stacy wants to sunbathe in the nude. She wants to get her a nice even tan. There's no one out here. Penn is going to come out because he sees there's a fishing trap. He's going to come check on it and see what he can do in this last little time frame. All right, guys, let's extend it by a day. We're not going to stay the whole day. I just want to make sure that we get that bucket list item. It's not quite ticked off yet. I want to have him come out here and ghost bang in the ocean, because ghost banging is so much fun. And if anything is around, even in the water, it would scare them. This is such a pretty view, though. Penn is going to enjoy the last hours he needs here by swimming around. While he does this, let's go ahead and get one of our other goals, and that is to spend his points, because I think he'll be able to get these traits back, hopefully. He actually has 12 traits. Now, it's 14, but one is his death type and one is a fear of crowded places. He is a great storyteller, and why not be? He's a part of the fairy tale adventures. His competitive spirit is good right now. I also have not figured out how to lock that in with him, and I'm wondering if his is different because he is a ghost. Oh gosh, she's gonna burn. I hope this helps. Okay, it instantly went away. She did sunblock, honey. I forgot, but she is out here just really enjoying enjoying her time. It's been really peaceful. Penn is here trying to clean up the rental. He's going to kiss Stacy. She's gotten his tan, baby. She's chocolate. She's like, I'm calling on the universe to bless us and help us. He's gonna have this moment of clarity. I think he got that from completing his aspiration. And we're not picking a new aspiration until we come back. Penn is like, oh, you look amazing. You look so good. In this moment, he wants to propose to her, but he can't. And he knows that when he comes back, his work is gonna be cut out for him. She will only remember the essence of him, nothing else. She's even cuter with her tan. Oh gosh, they're going to woohoo. I think we got the island getaway. We got the island getaway, yes. We just got the pop-up that Penn completed his soul's journey, manifesting the coveted burning soul trait. So I want to read this, guys, because I don't want to miss anything. Penn has reached the summit of his soul's journey, manifesting in the coveted burning soul trait. With this, he will now have resilient stamina when performing ghost mastery. When it's time for Penn to rebirth into the next life, he will be able to retain one personality trait from his previous life through the recall past self interaction. Penn will also have the peer into soul interaction available on mirrors to inherit as many reward traits gained. If Penn is reborn as a younger sim, it's a breeze. Certain developmental skills will be instantly unlocked. He's got 19,000 points. Let's do the connections trait because he will probably find a job since he can work again once he's back to life. He needs to be carefree after this because he struggled with his anger. We'll make him entrepreneurial so he'll get promoted in his career. Let's do free services so we can get us a free maid. Super mentor because he wants kids in his next life. If Storm's bad and give me points sometimes, let's get the Storm Chaser. Let's get him the morning sim and the night sim because that'll help him build skills he may need for a new career faster because we don't know what he's going to do yet. And inspired explorer so he'll build skills when he's away from home fast. Let's make him observant. He struggled to make friends. Now he will know people's traits. Let's make him heat acclimated and cold acclimated. I don't want him to be immune to it but resistant to it. Let's make him always welcome. And after dealing with ghost school, let's make him antiseptic where he doesn't need to shower as much. This is so exciting. Penn is going to be reborn now. Penn is going to just do a show of strength. He is picking her up and you know he can go through Stacy. She's like, what are you doing, Penn? He's telling her,
babe, it's time to go home. I'm gonna make a stop, then I'll be back.
He's gonna give her one more ghostly kiss. We'll be back at Penn's rebirth. We are back. Penn actually went by Bellanita's house. She wasn't home, so he's actually video chatting with her because he also knows his friends may not remember him. He doesn't have many friends, but Bellanita has always been a person he could count on, that he could depend on, and he loves her as a friend can love a friend. And so he is telling her, if I don't see you for a while, you know I love you. We are here at the Balfour Bog. Penn is going to go into the Balfour Bog and he's going to rebirth. He's going to wade in the water. Yes, we want to rebirth now. We are back. It is a couple of weeks later. Stacy even still has her tan. She is thinking about Penn right now and being flirty. But guys, what has happened is when Penn told her he would meet her back at the house, he never came home. Because of this, Stacy went looking for him, and it's not like she could contact the Sims missing person department. They wouldn't be able to help because he's a ghost. They would just think that she was crazy. That's not at all what Stacy wanted. She just wanted help finding Penn, so she even contacted Belle. Belle said that Penn had called her. Stacy figured out that that had to be after their trip. Belle said she had not heard from Penn since then. Stacy has kind of made peace. She's been taking care of Gemini. She has been taking comfort in Gemini, and she's kind of giving up hope that she'll see Penn again. And she even thought to herself, like, that's what you get for having a ghost boyfriend. That's where we are right now. She's sad sometimes. Right now, she's feeling a little inspired. Some days she's a little happy, but overall, she misses her ghostly man. We'll be right back. We are back, and you can see Stacy sketching out some things. If you come over here, you can see that she has started putting some of her paintings up. She really wanted to do a final remodel of the house. Something in her is definitely holding her back. Something else that she has done is hired a maid. And as she's sitting here getting ready to sketch, she gets a knock at the door. So she's going to see who it is. She's thinking it's probably Belle or one of her daughters. So she's going to go check it out. It is quite early in the morning, I should say. And she gets out here and she's like, oh my gosh, where is the person? in. As soon as she went back in, she got another knock at the door. And when she comes out, it is Penn. Penn has been reborn. She's like, hi. And he's like, hey, how are you, Stacy? And she's like, wait, how do you know my name? And he's like, well, I heard you were looking for a roommate. My name is Penn Oak. And Stacy instantly gets this feeling deja vu when you get that chill that runs down your spine, that shiver down your arms, goosebumps prickling. She's like, no, I really wasn't. He's like, because I could be a good roommate. I just moved to Gibby Point. I'm looking for a new job here, but I do have money saved. And she's like, yeah, but I hadn't posted for a roommate. It may have been my neighbor. I don't know. It could have been anybody. She went in the house and he knocked again. And he's like, well, you have a nice place here. And I don't want to ask if you're a woman alone, but do you mind having a roommate? I've been a good roommate before. I promised I could be safe. I've got references, a background check you can do. She's like, well, let me think. I mean, I know this is crazy, but maybe so. Maybe we could do that. Stacy is not playing. She's like, let me go look him up because I can do one of those $20 checks that is instant. And if he has criminal record or something, then I at least know that. And he's like, do you mind if I just sit here? And of course, she's like, no, she's checking. I don't see anything. She's going to say, yeah, you could move in. I think that'll be fine. This will be your room. And he's like, do you mind if I update the bed? And she's like, sure, you can do what you need to in here. Just keep it neat. I do keep my computer in here. He's like, okay. He said another thing, it's Love Day. Now she's getting nervous because she's like, why is he bringing up Love Day? He's like, I knew your name was Stacy and I knew I was coming here. And so I didn't want to show up empty handed. So happy Love Day. If that makes you uncomfortable, let's just say it's a thank you for letting me be your roommate thing. And she's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. At this point, Stacy is thinking Penn isn't coming back. So she is just going to sell his business stuff. Honestly, she doesn't even remember her ghostly boyfriend's name. She just thinks of him as my ghostly man. And it's crazy because who doesn't remember their boyfriend's name? Stacy doesn't, guys. This new guy, she feels like it's crazy, absolutely crazy to let a stranger be your roommate, even with the background check, especially since she knows that she did not run an ad for a roommate. But there's something about him draws her in. She doesn't know how to feel about that. She's like, oh my gosh, he's so handsome. And Penn, of course, is attracted to her because he knows Stacy. But he has determined that he is going to be her friend. He is going to use his winning personality and he is going to draw her to him. That's what he's going to do. So the bed has been replaced. They're already getting to know each other. Her phone rang and it's Belle saying, hey, we're going to come over if that's okay. And she's like, yeah, I got a new roommate. You can meet him. He was like, oh, okay, I'm get to meet some of your friends. She's like, yeah, so they'll know who you are because they look out for me. Here's Belle. We're going to ask her how she's doing. Look at Marley makeover because y'all know Stacy gave her a makeover. We're going to talk to them about interest. He is going to do a funny introduction. Penn is going to remember a past life and he's going to get to pick up a trait that he had previously. Stacy is going to work. When she gets home, she is going to publish her best-selling book that's going to boost her fame. In the meantime, the Beast Tamer girls are here. She gave Reagan a makeover too. He is just going to get to know everybody. And they were like, oh, you seem familiar. Are you from around here? He's like, no, I just moved. Not Reagan is wealthy, honey. That's because her mom and daddy wealthy. We are going to just get to know everybody. Penn is enjoying this because Belle is his bestie. He really wants to rebuild these relationships. And the last thing that Penn needs to do, he's got to really get to know Jiminy. While he doesn't think that Jiminy is going to know him, he's going to go out and he's going to talk to Jiminy. And guess what? You also do not lose your progress in the horse competitions. But he goes to find Jiminy knows him. As he's out whispering to Jiminy, Jiminy's like, yes, that's Penn. He is my guy. It's that special bond that they have. Look at her rearing up. She's so happy. But we're going to go and try to get as many of our traits back as we can. We were able to get back our loyal trait from recalling our rebirth. Now we can peer into our soul and we can get our other traits. I think we can get them all. I'm so glad because when we came back, I had like a few hundred reward points and they were gone. Now, as Penn navigates his new life, he is so pleased. We are going to change this aspiration to what we had always planned, a championship rider. As Penn goes to Mount Jiminy, as he tries to get back in the saddle, this is absolutely where we're going to end our episode. Penn is so happy. He cannot believe he's got a second chance in life. After being deceased for almost 80 years, he's got a second chance at love. He is not even discouraged by the fact that Stacy doesn't remember him fully, but he felt the attraction between them and he knows that she has a feeling of something between them. and he's gonna work at it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Tell me what you think of how Penn looks now that he is back to life. Tell me how you think this is gonna go with him and Stacy. I'm looking forward to playing out their love story now. It's like we have gotten this far, but it's almost like starting over, but not quite. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.